Welcome to the Dead Wrath and Beyond podcast. This episode, we're going to be talking about our top 3 scariest or favorite scary movies of the last 25 years. Last episode was our honorable mentions to number 4. So if you haven't heard that yet, please go watch it. And Matt, with that being said, take it away.
All right. Before we actually get started on the list, I just kind of have some fun and some fluffing. Does anybody have any worst movies that they've seen in the last 25 years? I feel like
worst movies, like on the top of my head.
I got one.
Go for it.
It was called The Lady in the Water.
Is that the one we all went to go see?
No.
With the pool? Okay.
That was Night Swim.
That one was dumb.
I love Night Swim.
No, you didn't.
I did. Remember, I was the only one that liked it.
Yes, you did. I forgot.
With Lady in the Water is an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it came out in like 2006.
Oh, that movie.
It was so bad. And you could see the boom mic several times in that movie. The acting was awful. It was one of those films where you just think, hey, someone thought this was a good idea and they didn't have any friends to tell them maybe don't do that.
I know. M. Night Shyamalan's a hit or miss, dude.
Yeah, this was a miss.
That sucks.
What about you, Sarah?
Night Swim.
Really? That one?
Absolutely. I fucking hate that movie.
Apparently
so much.
Swimming pool movies are not the way.
That was just a dumb movie.
I think it was cool, but I think I want to do it a little bit more open-minded. And I don't know why, because I'm usually the critical one.
I know that is weird. I was surprised when you said you liked it. I said, nuh-uh. You said, yeah, I did.
I might have been.
Shit, okay.
Yeah. I was riding that broken arm high.
You said, I'm on drugs right now.
Matthew.
Oh, this is going to catch so much shit.
Yeah, it is. I already know that I'm going to have a hard time with this one.
What do you think I'm going to say?
Nosferatu.
Yep.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'm sorry. It was not
It's okay.
a fucking horror movie.
State your case.
I tripped over a fucking pickle that I'm pretty sure was a cucumber when it came to the theater. Like, it was just... That was definitely...
That was a sexy movie.
I will say...
Yeah, I would say that was definitely a girly, artsy... For me, it was just... And I wanted this... I rather enjoy shitting myself than...
He said it's a flop for me.
It's definitely, I think,
no
more
me, dog.
gothic movie instead of a horror movie.
It was very gothic-like.
But you're wrong.
But your opinion's wrong.
Yeah.
It's all right. You're a woman. I get it.
It was made for me.
Women.
Exactly. It was made for women.
Robert Eggers knows what's up.
He knows.
I hate this. He is he's listed as like 6'2" or 3" on his Wikipedia page.
I love that.
But then when you see pictures of him, he's obviously like 5'6".
So don't lie.
Yeah, he's someone's lying there.
Me and Sarah said this. He looks like Kevin from Shameless. If you
He
actually
does
look
looks like Kevin.
I don't know who that is. I never watched Shameless. I tried to watch it. Couldn't get into it. Yeah, pull it up. Let me see.
Pull it up.
I love Robert Eggers, though. I think he's a very, very pretty... If there was an hour and a half movie of just him looking at me, I would watch it.
You said I will watch
I would pay
on
it.
repeat.
Yes. That would be my favorite movie.
That would be my favorite movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a shirt.
Oh,
but
wait, hold on.
yeah, he definitely does.
They look alike.
He is handsome.
When I saw Robert Eggers, like the first time I saw Robert Eggers, I was like, that fucking Kevin?
Little womanizer.
And then I looked, I'm like, oh, it's 2 completely different actors.
It makes sense, though. Like, that's Matt's arch nemesis, is artsy gothic movies.
No, you know what's funny is there are artsy horror movies.
Which ones? Name them right now.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't.
No, because I know there was something like recently, like I watched and I was like, it's artsy. And I was like, oh, sorry. Like a fucking Midsummer.
It is artsy. I will.
Midsummer was pretty damn
funny
artsy.
Is that Midsummer is just like a whatever movie to me.
Midsummer is pretty artsy. And
That was on my like initial top list of all my movies. I was trying to narrow it down to. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Just like Midsummer didn't do it for me. Hereditary was good, but I didn't like Midsummer.
Midsummer was more, I feel like, psychological torment than... I mean, they're all horror movies. It's just a subgenre. But Midsummer, I think, when you think of horror, that's not what your go-to is. Like, I think dark, decrepit, like something is creeping, you know?
Is it Black Swan technically like an artsy like horror film?
What is it?
I would say so.
Black Swan with Natalie Portman.
Oh, yeah. That one's
Matt
psychological.
loves that
He's
movie.
oh yeah, I love Natalie Portman.
No.
Mia Kunis and
She could have put him on the glass and I would have been happy. So
He said, "Oh yeah, great film." Shout out to Natalie.
the things that come out of your mouth, Matt.
Great movie.
Matt's like, I actually changed my number one movie.
Fuck.
The Black Swan.
Black Swan.
No, because I've only watched that movie like twice.
I do like Black Swan though.
It's a dope movie.
That was a good ass movie. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Tara's reaction, she nearly broke hers, and I said she could put him on the glass and I'll be happy.
Is that like a Midnight Express reference right now?
No, I don't think so. I remember like Kevin Smith's podcast, he used to talk about putting the tits on the glass.
Because that's from Midnight Express.
Oh, is it? Oh.
When he like smuggles drugs, his wife comes to see him, and she fucking puts her tits on the glass, and he like feels them. Yeah, that's a thing that came from that movie.
That's awesome. Tara, I broke Tara.
I can't.
She's just laughing at everything
This
tonight.
is so funny.
Okay, I'm back. I'm good.
I just love how quick that was like, oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah, he was like, oh, that was a great movie. Yeah, I bet you did think it was great.
Okay. I'm good.
Very quick.
Okay, hold up. I'm good. All right, what are we doing now?
I think we're on number 3.
All right. I think I start with number 3.
You start with number 3 because we didn't even get to any of them.
Tara's still trying to deal with that pear, apparently. I broke Tara.
I was trying so hard not to laugh, and I was like, cool, I almost swallowed it. And
You said, damn it. That's okay, dude.
We might have to cut here for a second.
No. The water coming back up my nose did it.
She said,
Knock you back to reality.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
There it goes, gravity.
All right, so now that I'm done with my laughing fit, we're going to start with our number 3s.
Matthew?
Number 3. Okay, so this is probably one of the most recent movie on my list is Alien Romulus.
Okay.
You loved that movie.
I
Alien's
loved
good.
that movie. I love the Alien movies, even though they're not, some of the recent ones aren't the greatest. I mean, Alien 3, let's just be frank. Alien 3 fucking sucks. But
Alien versus Predator is still the best.
It's
Alien-
fucking A, dude. Predator's way better.
So what was it about Alien Romulus that made it stand out and to make it into the top 3?
I feel like it was, so we had like, you know, Alien Prometheus, and then we had Alien Covenant that came out. And those were good. Like, I liked them a lot. And they were great. A lot.
I like them a lot.
But then Romulus came out, and then we got like the true return of xenomorphs again, and everything from the overlooming fear and everything about it was just such a solid movie. Like, I'm trying not to cough, so like my face is like, I know Sarah's like, are you about to throw up on the keyboard?
No, I just am like, you love Alien, and I don't know why that is so funny to me right now.
I love the
Matt's
Alien.
gonna start
I love
crying.
the Alien series.
Matt's like, I just want to thank everybody that
No,
worked
because
on
I'm
this
trying not
movie.
to like cough onto the mic. And,
That's
like,
fair. That's fair.
So I'm like trying to hold it back, and that's why I'm like killing this drink like proactively. And
That's what my
no, I love
matcha?
the Alien. I'm a fan of the Alien series. I love Alien Earth. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch
I
that,
still haven't seen Alien Earth, but
oh
I'm
my
gonna
gosh,
watch
it's
it.
so
I have seen
solid.
a ton of people raving about it though.
And I do want to see it.
But like Alien Romulus, I feel like it's just like a good return to form. Highly recommend. One of my top movies.
All right.
I really like the use of practical effects. So yeah, I was watching some behind the scenes stuff, and just well, from what I saw, it looked like what I've been craving in movies.
Oh yeah, like, and that's one of the things they used in that movie was they used a lot of practical effects for that movie. Like, if you ever watched like a couple of, I think I might have sent it to you in the past, like the remote control face hugger that was just like that was like, it was remote control. You see that just like running through like the screen, like the set, and I'm just like, hell no when I saw that thing.
That was one thing I've actually forgot to talk about that I'll start talking about. A lot of my movies I've picked used a lot of practical effects and
Over CGI.
Yeah, absolutely. CGI I feel like it takes me out of a movie completely.
That's fair. So who's next?
So we started with you.
So it'd be
I can
Sarah.
go next. Or Sarah.
Get it.
Me or you?
Sarah.
Me. House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, both of those movies. I just love those movies because they're just a psycho family, dude. They do fucked up shit.
And it's fun.
It's fun. Those are great movies.
The first one to me,
They're not even scary. They're just great.
like House of a Thousand Corpses, is almost a little too out there. But I feel like with the Devil's Rejects, there's so much like these are 3 bad guys, but you're rooting for them the whole
Yes.
time. And it's fun. And it's just one of those ones they do rewatches at the movie theater here every year, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. Well,
Well, it was a Fathom event, so
Yeah.
it was like
Oh, okay. Well, they do them here pretty frequently, and it's just fun. It's one of those movies you want to go see every single time. It's not like you don't get worn out with it.
Captain Spaulding's just iconic. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love that man.
Sid Haig was great.
He was. He did great.
Rest in
And that,
peace.
like, even that singing part, like, when that girl's, like, singing, she's, like, putting on the performance.
Oh, the I wanna be
loved by you. It's true.
boop boop beep.
That part freaked me out.
And then like the finale of that movie is so well done, and the whole time you're just singing Free Bird, and you're like, yeah, they're all getting shot. It's like a real Thelma and Louise moment. We're going out, and we're in charge of when we go out.
Those are, like, my ride or die movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my number 3. Hold up, I got to go back to my list. So my number 3 is actually the same director of the last movie I talked about, Scott Derrickson. I don't understand how this couldn't be on anyone's top list. Sinister.
Dang.
Matt just threw his phone in disgust.
Did you have it on your list? Oh,
Okay.
you did have
I
it on
knew
your
one of
list.
us was gonna have a matching one, and that's
I mean, how could you not? That's what I'm saying. Is
I
it,
didn't like that movie.
You didn't
I feel
like
like we
that movie?
talked about this, and I've said this multiple times. I hate that movie. I didn't think it was scary at all.
the funny thing is I literally just rewatched Sinister before we came here.
I was like,
it's so, I rewatched it last week, and it's just so well done. I'm sorry you didn't like it. I actually want to ask you about why you didn't in a minute. But something about like the grainy 8mm film, it's so creepy. And like also the first movie, when they do the investigation side of it, when he's watching these and trying to figure out like who these kids are, it's great because you are not sorry, who these kids are. You're trying to figure out who's murdering these whole families, and they're recording it in the middle of the night. Your brain doesn't go to who the actual murderers are, And so that's what I love about it. Whereas in the second one, you know who the murderers are. You know what's going on. So it kind of takes you out of that completely. But I don't know. I love it. The only thing I don't like about that movie is the suit Bagul is wearing. I feel like it's a little silly to me, But I love the rest of it. And I think it's a beautiful movie. And I love Scott Derrickson's direction he goes with it. Sarah, why don't you like the movie?
I don't know. I didn't even finish it.
Really?
I didn't
Really?
even. I
Did you
didn't
see
even
it at the
finish
theaters?
it. No, I watched it at home.
The lawnmower scene didn't get you.
No.
See, I feel like that's one of the scary, like, I don't know what it is. I remember watching that in the theater, this particular lawnmower scene. And to me, I almost feel fortunate that I got to see it in a theater because it was such an iconic scare, but also it's surreal almost. So the fact that it didn't affect
Maybe
you,
I just have to rewatch it because at the time I was just like over paranormal movies.
it could have been it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big paranormal, like, movie person anyways. There's a few I like, but I'm not like, yeah. So anytime it's paranormal, I'm always like, ugh.
Yeah, I guess
It's like eye roll to me.
if you're over it at the time, that makes sense. Like I kind
Like
of,
the original, like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah,
one
so I
and
was
two
just
were
like, I'm
great,
just
but then
over
the
this.
rest were just like, oh.
well, like when Conjuring came out, it was the same time as like in Insidious, and there was other haunted house movies coming out at the time, and I was over it.
Yeah, that's why it's like I didn't even
They,
watch those
they
other movies
oversaturated
during
the
that
market
time.
around that
Yeah.
time.
But no, I don't know. Sinister is one of those movies I always think of my first time watching it and how scared I was.
Honestly,
after that.
maybe I should just rewatch it now.
I want to watch it. Well, yeah, try watching it again.
I'm gonna try watching
Dark
it
room,
again.
silence, no distractions.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay, I'm sure that there's other people
Because
that agree
to be
with
fair,
you.
remember when I first watched Terrifier and it first came out, I fucking hated it. I thought it was so fucking stupid.
Well, I don't think you're watching Terrifier for the plot necessarily.
Well, I know. And then I rewatched it recently before we went, and I said, I don't know why I hated on this movie because this movie's so fucking sick.
It's fun. Your perspective changes over time too.
I like the first one the most, but
Well, that's why I liked.
I think 3 was my favorite.
I don't know. The first one was just very like.
It was so over the top.
It was
Yeah.
like B-rated. It was like that. What horror movies like that were like? You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
80s and stuff. So it was like I liked it.
Well, with Sinister and Bring Her Back, I liked Bring Her Back because it kind of balanced that. Like you're seeing the old VHS footage, you know. And but the thing was, Matt, stop with that face. The thing was with Bring Her Back is it gave you a taste of it, but it didn't really show you as much as I was hoping it would. Whereas Sinister balances it really, really well.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna rewatch Sinister.
Matt, number
Well,
2.
So I have to get skipped on number 2 because my
Well, we can
number-
just keep
Well,
talking
why don't
about
you just
it.
pick another
Yeah,
movie that was on your list?
or you can tell us why you like Sinister so
why do
much.
you
I
like
want to
it?
know.
I think it was just one of those ones that like I remember I watched it And I was like, God, this movie's dope. And I remember like, I think like everything from the score, like the original score for the movie and everything, like they just it keeps you in the movie the whole time.
Each VHS has its own soundtrack to it, and I love that.
That's kind of tight, though.
It was
now
awesome.
That you say that.
And one thing about the second one I love, Matt, I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt this part because we're talking about the music. In the second one, the music for each VHS tape is even better, I think, especially the Christmas morning one. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and it's just like, I think everything, like Ethan Hawke was great in it. Even the deputy who ends up being the asshole kid from freaking It.
Oh, yeah. Deputy so-and-so.
Deputy so-and-so.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
He's the asshole kid in It Chapter 2.
The small kid that turns into the jerk.
Yep.
Well, I guess he's a jerk when he's little. But yeah, I love him. I think he's great.
The mama's boy kid.
Mm-hmm.
That kid's funny.
Yeah. The adult version of him is the one in Sinister and what else? He's also in Black Phone. He plays the brother, trying to figure out who the grabber is. And it's his own brother.
You don't see too much of the villain, too. Like, you only see, like, hairy faces here and there. And then, like, the murder scenes were, like, the videos, like, the reels, all of them. And then, like, I remember one scene is, like, where, like, there's, like, a wife or a mom or whatever that's, like, taped to a table. And you see, like, this chihuahua barking. And they're like, are they going to kill the chihuahua, too? And it's just... solid movie.
I do like that they kind of tease at Bagul for the first however many parts of the movie. You
you just see like I said, you just see a face. So.
Yeah. No, it's great. Especially like the pool scene when you kind of glance. You don't really know what you're looking at. I mean, granted, he does look like Mick Thompson from Slipknot, but
That's tight.
that's what I thought he was at first, But then you fully see him in the end, and he's a good villain. Like he doesn't have to say anything. He just shows up when he's needed. I loved it. So are we on Sarah's number 2 now? Sarah?
We're on number 2 now.
We're on number 2.
My number 2 is May. And
May.
I don't know if
May or Ma?
May. May. Came out in 2006. It is a slasher.
I think she's talked about this before.
It is a very good movie. This movie is a very bizarre movie. I love bizarre horror movies. Those are like my favorite. She gets a boyfriend and he thinks she's too weird because she is weird as fuck. And she just breaks and is like, fuck it. I'm going to make my own friend. So she starts killing people. And she starts taking their body parts and she sews them all together to make herself her own little human friend.
Yeah,
Like a Frankenstein?
Yeah, and it's so fucking good. And it's so bizarre and it's done so well as Anna Faris in it out of all fucking people, dude. It is so good.
I'm going to look this up really quick.
It's like the
I remember
slasher
seeing this.
is so good.
I remember because you see this DVD cover.
Yes.
When you go to
I've
the
never
movie
seen
store,
this.
I've seen
This is one of my very favorite movies. It's not on people's list, and it's an underrated film.
I've never heard of it before.
It's an underrated film, and I think it's because it's not as like gory and it's not this and that, but it's fucking very bizarre. It's different, and it's good.
What made you fall in love with it when you first saw it? Like, what was the key thing that you're like, this movie's great?
Oh, as soon as I found out she's a fucking loner and then she started dating that dude, my very first time I understood is this guy she had a crush on in that movie that she starts dating for a very little bit. He falls asleep smoking a cigarette at the table at the restaurant and she goes over to him while he's sleeping and she like rubs her head in his hands like to like be like, she's obsessed with his hands. So as you can know at the movie, she cuts off his fucking hands because she's like, I love these hands so much. Mm-hmm. That part right there, I said, oh, this is going to be good. She's a fucking weirdo. And she is a fucking weirdo. In fact, that movie, if you haven't seen it, Terra.
I've never even heard of it.
Please watch it. It is so good.
So obviously, if you guys haven't heard of this movie, definitely give it a watch.
What's your number 2?
My number 2. Oh, my number 2. So my number 2, I actually had a really hard time with this one and the other one. Obviously, we're not going in order, but I did put this one in order. I did put these in order. This one to me is just so beautifully done. The whole movie is top notch. I think the acting is amazing. The storyline is so creepy. And I couldn't help myself but to put Hereditary as my number 2.
I knew you were going to say
Hereditary is
Hereditary
good.
the Witch.
Hereditary is good.
Why would you say that?
I know
Because you talk about those movies
talk
all
about
the
those
time,
movies
literally.
so damn much. I knew you were going to say either Hereditary or The Witch was going to be on your
Dude,
list.
it's
You've
just
brought those up, I think, like almost every episode we talked about horror movies.
So good, dude. So Hereditary, like I love conspiracy. There's so many scenes I could pick out from that movie, like where she's floating up to the tree house without a head, or where she's banging her head on the attic door, the part where there's a seance and the lady is showing her how she talks to her grandson. Like I'm getting chills thinking about it.
creepy too, that part when this has her head hanging out the window.
Yeah.
And it fucking just...
I laughed so hard at that scene.
Well, you think she's going to be a huge part of the movie because she was what they used for advertising.
Yes.
And then it turns out, oh, she gets taken out within the first third of the movie.
You said that's fucking wild.
Dude, the last scene too, where like Payman, where he gets up to the treehouse and they're all bowing down to him. And then you see his sister's head mounted, like rotting and decayed on top of the dummy. Oh my God, dude, that movie is such a trip.
And it's also like you feel sad during that movie.
Yeah.
There was times I was really sad. Like when she was like, no, look, like believe me, like when they wanted to talk to her and she's trying to convince her son and the dad, I said, that shit is so fucking sad.
It's showing pure desperation. Like you're grabbing onto everything. You're having a hard time with saying goodbye to someone you've lost. Like in multiple ways, like she's lost her mom at first and then she loses her daughter and it's like her whole world is crumbling. But then there's all those people in this cult that are working against her and popping up at the funeral. And then there's like, you can see them in the background of the house and you don't know this until you go back and watch it. It's so well done to me.
That hits all the areas. Like, I feel like it just hits all the areas in horror. It's so good.
Ari Aster is such a brilliant director. Matt, you didn't like Hereditary, did you?
It was a well done movie.
No, I thought Hereditary was alright. It's better than Bring Her Back.
Yes, I think it's better than Bring Her Back.
Yeah, it is better than Bring Her Back.
Well, Bring Her Back wasn't even on my top 5 list or my honorable mention.
That's fair.
So...
Nose for number 1.
Oh, I'll go for number 1.
So we're going to do... I mean, it's like I said, it's not in order, but we are going to do our top movie now, I guess.
I guess you could say this is my top
I feel like we all held off until we knew our favorites.
This was up there. I don't know if I would put it as my number one, but definitely...
This one was probably my number 1 because when I thought of my favorite horror movies, that was not one I even questioned. That was one that went down right away.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, your number 1 to me at least was the easiest. Like, this is my favorite. And then all the other ones were the hard ones to place.
Yes, exactly.
So,
because my number 1 spot is Tusk. Oh, the movie Tusk.
We should have known. You talk about that movie so much.
If you don't know about this movie, first of all, it started because Kevin Smith on his podcast, somebody had sent in a story about a guy looking for a roommate part-time. It was like a part-time roommate, and the only thing you needed to do, the only requirement of living with this man was that for 2 hours a day, you had to dress up as a walrus. And this was real life. You had to dress up as a walrus and even act like it. The noises, everything. That was his only requirement.
You didn't have to pay rent?
No. And on the podcast, Kevin Smith and his homie were like, oh shit, that sounds like a horror movie. So then they just started spitting ideas of like what would really happen in the situation. The fans loved it so much, they made it into a movie.
Wasn't that during Hollywood Babylon that he did that one? Yeah, with Ralph Garman.
You guys, it's so like, it's the most bizarrest movie I've ever seen. I laughed. You get creeped out. You're like, people are weird as fuck. Justin Long is in it. And if you already know, I'm a Justin Long fan. He's a fucking, doesn't get enough credit for being a horror icon. And he's the fucking shit.
I love the concept of how they came up with that and the fact that they were just spitting ideas on their podcast.
And then the fans were like, you should make it a movie. And they were like, yeah, we should. And they did. And they did great. And in the movie, it's funny because the main characters are on a podcast. They're best friends on a podcast is how it starts.
So when you...
Oh, yeah, because Haley Joel Osment, right? Yeah.
When you picked that as your number 1, what specifically, like, was it the scare factor? Was it everything? Like, was it just a good movie for you?
It was, like, everything for me. And also, I'm a Kevin Smith fan, so I was like, I have to see this movie. Like, this sounds fucking weird, and I'm into it.
Kevin Smith is a brilliant
director.
So
that movie, like, the way it happened, everything that happens in it, I'm just like, this is fucking crazy. This is wild.
I spoiled the ending for myself. So I know what happens. We've talked about this, though. Yeah. I know how it ends.
And they fight to the death. That part did make me laugh, though. So I did laugh.
Well, it is a wild concept. Like,
it is.
Do you think the person that wrote in was, like, legitimate or just, like, trolling?
No, I think that's a real thing. I think there's weird people like that out there. You know what I mean?
I hate that.
Free rent. Just got to do the walrus thing.
And you know there's desperate people. 2 hours a day, you have to dress up as a walrus?
I wouldn't do it.
I mean,
absolutely not.
If like, you're homeless.
What if it was like a Hollywood, not Hollywood, like a New York high rise of some kind or something like that?
Well, it just shows you more of who you're living with as opposed to the actual place. I don't think I could. Also, that'd be exhausting.
Like early morning, and I'm rent free, and I can go about my day after that. Maybe. As long as it doesn't get too creepy, and I just have to sit there and be like,
It starts off too creepy.
When he pulls up to that house, I said, "Ooh, you made a bad decision."
Matt, how did you like Tusk?
I thought it was a good movie. I liked it.
I don't have anything to contribute.
I
That's
like
why I'm
I
asking.
like Kevin Smith movies, like she said.
I love Kevin Smith movies, dude.
Like, I didn't care for Yoga Hosers too much.
No, that movie is so dumb.
But like fucking Clerks 3, Clerks 2.
I think
Rats.
based off the information they got of the story, they created a great story.
What was that damn
absolutely.
movie? What was that other horror movie he did?
Chasing Amy.
No.
Oh
Red
God,
State.
I love that movie.
That's my favorite Kevin Smith
Red
movie.
State. I just remembered that movie. Have you ever seen Red State?
I don't think so.
I've seen Red State.
Red State had a freaking Twilight Zone twist too at the end.
That movie's
Highly
so good.
recommend it.
Actually, yeah, you guys need to watch that movie.
You need to watch Red State.
If you're a
Okay,
Kevin Smith
wait.
fan, absolutely.
What kind of movie is it?
It's horror-ish, but it has it's not House of the Thousand Corpses gory, but
How would you describe
it was
movie?
it's a cult movie.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like a horror cult movie, like it's about a cult.
And everyone loves those culty movies, dude.
Red State?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Red State, yeah.
Interesting. That doesn't look like a Kevin. I know it is, but it doesn't look like a Kevin
Yeah,
Smith
that was
movie.
like his first major horror movie, and like
That's a good one.
There's
it's
another one.
solid.
What's another one he did? I was just thinking of this. I can't remember. Oh, Dogma.
Oh, yeah, Dogma's a good movie.
It wasn't my favorite, but I have seen it.
I feel like if that's just like a must watch.
I would have never pictured Tusk to be your number one.
Oh my God, dude. I fuck with that movie so hard.
I know you like it, but to me, I just wasn't thinking about it in like the last 25 years, your favorite.
Okay,
horror
listen.
movie.
And I think it's because, like we've talked about earlier, it goes back to like my obsession with Ed Gein too.
Yeah.
Just the thought that this man made a fucking suit, a fucking walrus
flesh suit.
out of people. That's fucking insane to me.
Yeah.
And then to do the surgeries where you put the fucking tusk in his face, I'm like, that's some shit, dude. That's some human centipede shit.
I was going to
right
ask,
there.
did you like Human Centipede?
No.
I didn't either.
Not at all.
So it's amazing to me that you like Tusk, because when I watched the parts of Tusk it reminded me of Human Centipede.
Well, I think I like Tusk because it is a horror comedy. Like there is parts where like you're laughing your ass off, so it's not like the super serious.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but there's parts where you're just like, this is fucking disgusting.
kind of like
bizarre.
Weapons.
Yes.
So Weapons I almost put in
Exactly.
one of my tops.
I
But
wanted to put Weapons in my top 2 as well.
there was only one scene that really scared me in that whole movie, and it was the scene where she's asleep in her car in the middle of the night.
Yes.
And that part scared the crap out of me, but I couldn't justify that enough to make it one of my favorite scary movies,
No.
you know? But I did like the balance of like, this is funny and like, this is scary, and then this is happening over here, and wow, what a great concept for this.
And it's like funny when it's like an actually creepy movie, but you're like, there are some funny parts in this shit.
Yeah. It kind of breaks it up a little bit so you're not so, like, because there are different forms of horror. Like, for example, Hereditary, I had a hard time actually putting that in one of my top ones because to me it was so scary that it was almost like I get anxiety watching this. Is this really enjoyable for me? But it really did affect. Did you hear that?
That was me.
Oh God. And we're talking about scary
scared.
stuff. It really did affect me in the sense of I'm walking away from this and I'm going to be thinking about this for a while, you know? So it was kind of that, like, is this like Black Phone to me, enjoyable.
You said, I love this.
I loved it. It was super like entertaining and everything. Whereas Hereditary was just really dark and like grotesque and just scary in general. So it's kind of hard to figure out your entertainment value there. So we're going to jump into our number ones now. And I think Matt,
I already did my number 1.
you did.
I did.
Sorry, I got mixed
Your
up
number
with
one was
that.
Tusk, and then did you do your number one?
I haven't done mine, but is this your number one or just one on your list that you're picking?
One on my list.
Okay. I was hoping it was like your number
Your
one.
all time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I like this. My list was very indiscriminate.
But if there's one on your list you could only watch for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
That's easy because Tusk is that for me.
Well, I guess I could probably go through the Saw series over and over again. 'Cause
I can
Oh, see, you cheat.
So, all right. So my number one, or well, my last movie on my list is. This one might be a curveball for you guys, but Drag Me to Hell.
I fucking love that movie.
Really? I'm shocked.
I love that movie.
That is a great movie. I did not think it would even be on your top 5 though.
This movie. It's Sam Raimi.
Yeah. It's fun.
Evil
It's got
Dead.
Justin Long.
And
Does
it
have
has
Justin
It
Long in it.
does.
it has good jump scares too.
It's a
does.
solid horror movie.
a good
Anybody
movie.
that hasn't seen Drag Me to Hell,
I feel like that's a must.
I think it's on Paramount right now. I think that's what I watched it on because I watched it again recently.
Especially for Halloween season, you guys have to watch it.
It's weird that people haven't seen that movie.
So I remember watching that in the theaters, and we were probably halfway through the movie, and there were so many good jump scares that there was 2 girls a couple of rows behind us that started crying, and they literally stood up, said, "Guys, we're so sorry for disrupting the movie," and then they left.
You said, "Oh, okay."
They were so freaked out by that
Is
movie.
it like PG-13?
Yeah.
No, it's got to be R.
No?
Is it R?
I thought it was PG-13.
I think it might be. Let me look, but
Take a little look-see.
Take a look. It's in a book.
A reading rainbow.
it is.
Can go anywhere.
You know the fun? Oh wow, Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 92%.
Oh, dang, that's right.
It's one of those
so
movies.
Good.
It's so cheesy and like kind of corny.
It is PG-13 by the way.
Oh, yeah. See,
But it's fun.
good.
It's scary. It has a good storyline
great.
to it. The actress is amazing. I agree with you. I think that's a great movie.
That's a great
It's
movie.
a solid movie. It had a fucked up ending.
I feel like I was like obsessed with that movie when it first came out.
I thought honestly like the coin was gonna be flipped and Justin Long was gonna die.
I know.
But the fact that it actually went the other way.
That's my man.
and her skin's getting ripped from her face.
Dude, you see her burning and everything as she's getting like dragged to hell.
It's
love-
so good.
When he's like, "Oh, I found this thing." You think it's all going to be better, and he just ruins it. The old lady... Actually, this is so funny because it was so stupid. But there's this one scene in particular where the green girl picks up her phone and the old lady like is on her phone and jump scares her. That scared the put Jesus out of me.
It scared
There
me.
was so many random jump scares
There was.
in that movie. With like the old lady trying to like, and even when it got cheesy, like the cheesy CGI eye popping, the fall in the mouth, and all that stuff. Like there was just so much random, and like the little grotesque scenes, like when the body rolls onto her and like
Yeah.
throws up in her mouth.
That
and all
part
the
was
stuff.
Yes.
I remember that made my stomach turn the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, because
But they constantly have something. There's not like a dull moment in that movie.
no, that movie was just like constantly just fucked with you the whole movie. And it's solid. Like,
It was like a PG-13 horror movie done right.
Yeah. I
Like-
think it was
For sure.
advertised one way, and you go see it, and you're like, this is a little bit hokier than how it was advertised.
But I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird, but I like
and that's
it.
what I was reading on the tomato meter just now too. Is like critics love it,
Yeah.
and then like
Surprisingly.
the audience score is like in the 60s, 70s.
Okay.
But like it's a
That's a good-ass movie.
Yeah.
it's a solid fucking
Great
movie.
That was going to be one of my top ones. I just couldn't.
It was funny because it was in my honorable mentions.
Is it
list.
really?
It is. I showed Matt. I said, "Oh shit, that is one I picked."
It's a little hokier for me than what I want in my like top ones, but I understand completely why you picked it.
Honestly,
it's-
I think it's a masterpiece.
It's one of those
When it
ones
comes
like,
down to it.
like if someone was like, I need a horror movie to watch, I'm like,
Drag
I'd
Me
be
to
like,
Hell.
have you seen Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah.
That would be another great. Like, have you ever seen this movie?
That's actually something how I mentioned before, like it constantly has something happening, so there's never really a dull moment. I didn't really think about that until right now. And that's a real thing with that movie is you constantly feel like you're just going through hell,
The
essentially.
opening scene and the ending scene are just pure horror. I just like
absolutely.
it. I just love it.
Yeah.
And then like the little depictions of the demon that you got
Yes.
here and there, like when he possesses the helper, and you can have your fucking cat, and he like throws it up.
I forgot about that part.
He throws up the cat, and then you're just like, oh my god.
I remember laughing in that scene when it came on the theater because it was like one of those like, is this a scary movie or comedy? And you couldn't quite figure it out.
Yeah, and like every time he's like, you fucking whore, and things like that. You stupid bitch.
Say it's a masterpiece, dude.
Hell yeah. So with that, Terra, you're on your number one.
My number one, and this is in order. This is my number one, and I'm sure you guys know what I picked.
I already know what it is.
All right,
If
all
it's the
together now.
fucking witch.
All together now. 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was Midsummer.
The Witch.
The Witch. Okay.
Matt.
Is that really your all-time
That's my,
favorite?
my
That's your
all-time favorite.
horror
So
movie.
when I
That's
think of
wild.
when I think of horror movies, that one's Matt. I didn't judge yours.
I'm not judging anything.
You are
I was just like,
absolutely
I can't believe
judging.
I actually called it.
Yeah, of course it is. So number one, Robert Eggers is my favorite director. It's my first movie of his I ever saw, and just the whole movie altogether, it explains what
Puberty.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
No,
Sorry.
I think it's almost like the perfect definition of what I like in horror. It's very dark, very creepy. You can't tell if this is really like a witch haunting them or if this is all in their minds. I love
fair.
the psychological aspect of it, the gothic horror side of it. It's very colonial time, so it's also like the deep woods, like there's really no way out. It's beautifully done, and the most important thing to me is when I saw that movie, I was so messed up for at least a week afterwards. I was in my head. Well, here's the thing too, is timing probably didn't help because 2 days later, the next day we had the first big earthquake. So I was all in my head already, and then this earthquake happened, so my anxiety never calmed down.
Oh, shit.
But when all the earthquakes finally did settle down, I went back and revisited that movie, and I was like, yeah, this movie is great. It's just everything about it. There's this one scene in particular where, because the baby, I'm trying not to spoil it, but I have to a little bit. They lose their baby in the beginning of the movie, and everyone's kind of mourning this loss. And the mom's having a really hard time. Like she goes into this mania almost. And there's a scene where she imagines that she sees her baby, and she's like, oh my God, you're back. And then she's like nursing him. And then all of a sudden she's like laughing maniacally in a corner while a crow is like pecking at her nipple. It's so wild to me that like she's hallucinating this whole thing. And it's just, I don't know. I love it. The ending scene is wild, and I think it's beautiful. Also, what's her name? Anya Taylor-Joy. She's the main actress in it, and she's so good. So yeah, it's of course my top pick. I talk about that movie every single episode.
She said, I love this movie.
Oh, well, I was going to pick multiple Robert Eggers movies, but when I really think about them, Nosferatu is a great movie, but it's not one of my top horror movies.
That's
you know,
fair.
It's a romantic gothic movie, and I love that.
Same.
But when I think about all of them collectively, The Northman, The Lighthouse, Nosferatu, The Witch is the one that is the epitome of horror to me.
Okay, dude, I understand.
And that is my list, and that is our list.
And that concludes that.
How do you guys feel after that?
I feel good.
I feel good.
Listeners, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I'm not trying to cut us any off.
Oh, you're fine.
Feel free to comment if you have any favorite movies from the top 5 list, any you agree with, whose list was your favorite.
Oh, that's a good one, Matt.
Ooh, yeah.
Who was your favorite? If you have any disagrees, any agrees, anything that you thought was absolute ass. Also, what was your worst movie from the last 25 years that you're just like, oh yeah, I wouldn't even wipe my ass with that movie. And
Yeah. We
Actually, I think Longlegs is like close to that. Like I thought I liked it, and then I was like, actually, I hate this movie. I hate everything about this movie.
I liked Longlegs.
I thought
Longlegs
I did.
was so
I thought
different,
I
and it was
did.
good.
I thought I did, and then when I rewatched it recently, I said, never mind.
I don't think I would consider Longlegs like a masterpiece, but I
didn't
think
get
for
enough.
what it was, I think it was fun.
Longlegs is like 7, but 7 was obviously better. But
Oh yeah.
7 was way better.
I like movies when they like Black Phone, you kind of knew what you were getting yourself into. Like it's going to be this paranormal
was
movie
great.
and investigation movie, whereas Longlegs kind of advertised itself as this investigation movie, and then you find out there's like actual devil stuff happening. And I didn't that was something I wasn't crazy about. I wish they had just stuck with one genre or the other, especially because they advertised it as almost like Silence of the Lambs.
oh yeah, that's right. I remember I made that analogy too.
Yeah, which
Also, it's one of my favorite movies.
if it was, I don't know, just stick with one of the two.
Pick a lane.
Pick a lane. Yes, thank you. Unless you can do it well, but I just feel like a lot of Longlegs was a little hard to follow in that sense.
It was a little long-legged.
A little long-legged.
Long-legged.
But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us
Yeah.
this Halloween season. We had a really good time at Halloween Horror Nights.
Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.